Good evening, Cancer. Welcome to my channel, Spirit Now Incorporated. Welcome to all of you Cancerians that have returned to my channel to join me this evening. And to those Cancerians out there in the world that are new to my channel, welcome to all of you as well. I am recording this first half of October 2021 forecast on the evening of the 5th of October, which is the day before the new moon in Libra, which is commencing tomorrow on the 6th here in North America and on the 7th in other parts of the world. The new moon in Libra for you Cancer is happening at 13 degrees 24 minutes in your in your fourth house. And your fourth house is your foundation, your home, your family, your roots, your deepest needs and desires. And this full moon is also conjunct, this new moon is also conjunct with Mars, and Mars is a planet of fire and action. It is the traditional ruling planet of Aries, and it's highly possible that perhaps your home environment has been busy. You might have been putting out some forest fires in your home. You're looking at your deepest needs and desires, and it's possible that you're doing some transformation in that area as well. Some of you Cancerians may be moving or looking to move, purchase real estate, sell real estate. However that applies to a lot of you Cancerians out there. For each of you it may very well be different. It's important and very, very important to be gentle with yourself. It's a very sensitive time because you Cancerians are very, very sensitive, naturally speaking. And so with Mars being conjunct this new moon, which means it's very, very close in its orb by a matter of a couple of degrees, it's can be very volatile, but the way to navigate through any volatility is to continue, for those of you that are elevated in your consciousness or choose to become elevated in your consciousness, to come from a higher place, to navigate through any fiery energies that can lend themselves to be disorienting or argumentative. Nothing good comes from that. All it does is drain your energy, and to force anything of that nature would be not in anyone's best interest, because there is specifically this month there is a full moon coming up in the planet of Aries, not the planet of Aries, in the sign of Aries there's a full moon, and that full moon in Aries, which is ruled by Mars, which is currently still in retrograde, the planet of Mars, and is conjuncting this new moon as of tomorrow, the 6th of October. When we hit that full moon on the 27th, I think it's the 26th, the 27th of October, that's not a kind full moon. It's a very mean full moon, for that matter, because it's in a very volatile configuration. And as far as the aspects to the other planets that it's connecting with, which I will further delve into when I do the mid-month October forecast for all of the zodiacs this month. But what I'm trying to say with the new moon energies that are happening at this time, specifically starting tomorrow in Libra, and for you falling in its fourth house, you want to keep your intentions and your nurturing to continue to come from a positive, uplifting, and healthy manner, because anything less than that can become very, very volatile, and it will be exacerbated by that full moon on the 27th, which is not going to be a forgiving full moon. Whatever happens at that full moon is going to be very long lasting, and it could last for years. So that's why I'm really trying to impress upon all of the zodiacs while I'm launching the first half of this month's forecast, is to continue to navigate whatever you're nurturing with this new beginning commencing tomorrow with the energies of the new moon in Libra, which is the sign of balance, to maintain balance as best as possible, because the full moon coming up on the 27th can be highly helpful when coming from a positive place. It will, instead of it coming from a volatile angle, it will enhance that which you have positively navigated and nurtured within these last couple of weeks to be beautifully blossomed. So I hope that makes sense to all of you as I'm trying to explain these energies. Mercury will be coming out of retrograde on the 18th along with Jupiter, the planet of expansion. So again, very, very important time to keep things flowing, you know, as smoothly and as positively in any negotiations with respect to your home, with respect to your family, with respect to looking at even yourself and you know, your deepest needs, and being very gentle and kind with yourself, and again, you know, tapping into that form of faith within yourself that helps you to maintain your peace through meditation or what have you, prayer even for some of you. So really, really important to put those energies and make them work for you as opposed to against you. You know, going for a walk in nature, going on a hike, connecting with the earth, connecting with water. You Cancerians love the water. Connect with water, even if it's just taking a bath or a shower, and allowing that water to, you know, course through your skin and run over you will help cleanse you, and will help provide clarity as well. Because Mars, you know, is very, very fiery planet, and conjunct with this new moon tomorrow, you know, use the energy of Mars in a positive way. That's the final thing I'd like to say. And as far as the planetary energies are concerned, use that energy in a positive way to create that which you want, and don't let the negative aspect of Mars, which is argumentativeness and volatility, stay out of those arenas. Whether it's coming from within you or around you, stay away from it, because it's really detrimental, especially when that full moon on the 27th hits in Aries at the end of October here around the 27th. That's a very volatile full moon, and anything that we're creating within these next 2 weeks is that full moon, especially with Jupiter going direct on the 18th, which inflames everything, is just going to be irreparable. You know, you won't be able to repair it. So I'm sharing the emphasis of these energies with all of the zodiacs. So keep it positive, keep it kind, keep it humble, be creative with the energy of Mars. Very, very good time to be creative. You know, that which you enjoy creating, whether it's through music, through art, through sports, you know, keep it positive. Stay out of the negative energies of Mars, because they will be irreparable. And that being said, Cancer, let's move forward with the Oracle and Tarot portion of this forecast. This again is for the first half of October 2021, and this is for all of my Cancerians out there in the world. I am very blessed to have a few Cancerians in my life, including family, super sensitive individuals, very loving individuals, and I feel very blessed on many, many levels to have them in my life. So that being said, let's move forward with your Oracle and Tarot portion, Cancer, and let's see what we have coming up for you with your most recent past energies, what you've been navigating through, what you're currently working through in your current energies, and what's manifesting in your forthcoming energies for October, first half of October 2021, Cancer. This just popped out, and so I'm going to take it. It's the Sandpiper Spirit, and it's suggesting to be playful. I'm just going to put that down for a minute as I finish shuffling. That card literally just flew out, and so I decided to take it to start off with your most recent past energies as a message for you. Beautiful, beautiful Sandpiper Spirit. And the card says, be playful. So let's finish shuffling this Animal Spirit Oracle deck. And I'm going to pull 2 more cards for your current energies that you're working with and your forthcoming energies, Cancer. So this is what we have for your most recent energies, the Sandpiper Spirit, which is speaking about being playful. I was trying to spit that out too quickly and I couldn't. And it has the numerical number of 51, which reduces to a 6. And 6 is the numerical number of forward movement. And it looks like you're moving forward out of some recent energies in a very light-hearted and playful manner, Cancers. That's beautiful to see, very positive. You have this beautiful green, muted, and yellow and purple energies of color surrounding you. And those are the colors of spirit, spiritual elevation, the divine, navigating you as you gingerly walk over all of these lily paths that are blossoming lotuses here. And lotuses are your foundation, your abundance, and you're allowing them to bloom of whatever this is that you've been working on in your most recent past. You're allowing something to bloom and enjoying the light-hearted and the playful time that the energy is giving you to create these blossomings of whatever this is for you that you're working on. Could be something referring to, your foundation, as we mentioned in the astrological portion of the beginning of this forecast. Looks like you're walking forward into blossoming something new, and you're very lighthearted about doing so. You're feeling very positive and free in doing so. It's beautiful. Now your current energies. You have the Coyote spirit. Beautiful. And you're trusting in the divine with the detours. So as you are, this is beautiful. They're both in the upright, Cancer. As you're walking on these lovely lily paths and blossoming your new beginnings of whatever they are. For some of you, it's a new foundation. Could be a new home. Maybe you're selling one and buying another one, or maybe you're just buying another one because some of you might be in a position to do so. But this is with respect to your home, and you're being very playful in your home. The energy indicates that as well, and you're trusting in the divine detours. You're letting the divine completely guide you, Cancerians, that this is resonating for, as you continue to move forward and navigate in taking action of a whole new foundation within yourself, within your spirit, within your home environment, within, perhaps purchasing a material item with a new home, or I'm feeling this very much is home related. For some of you could even be career related, but you're looking within your deeper self, within your deepest desires of what makes you feel, divinely orchestrated in your life. And you're taking that energy within your home and you're being very playful with it, and you're just saying thank you and being happy and allowing spirit to guide you as spirit feels best, because that's ultimately what we're supposed to do anyway. It's just that it's difficult for a lot of us, but those of us that have mastered that live a much happier life, even when we're going through challenges. So congratulations, Cancer. This is a fantastic and magically filled energy for this first half of October 2021, commencing with these energies. Beautiful. Now for your current energies that you'll be coming into, your forthcoming. Beautiful. We have the Pig Spirit. And this card is suggesting to use your mind wisely, which most of you Cancerians do anyway. And you are. You're using it very wisely because, I should put that this way. Because from your recent to your current energies to your forthcoming energies, you're letting the divine guide you. This is just beautiful. I hope you can see these. The numerical number on the Pig Spirit is the 47, and that actually adds up to an 11, and 11 is a master number. And, the 51 on the Sandpiper Spirit of your most recent energies reduces to a 6. 6 is the number of victory. And the 17 numerical number on the Coyote Spirit, where you're allowing the divine detours to manifest, And being very wise within yourself by the pig spirit, allowing that, reduces to a 7, and 7 is an action number of change. And it's all positive change. I'm so happy to see this. So happy. And you do have the support of the planets, because a lot of you Cancerians are using the energies that I suggested in the first part of this forecast, at least I hope a lot of you are, to navigate and continue to navigate from a genuine place of love and kindness, because that's what most of you Cancerians are to begin with, especially when you come from an elevated place. When Cancerians don't come from an elevated place, when they're coming from the darker side of their place, which is the shadow side, which we all have, in our zodiacs, all of us zodiacs do. You can be very aloof and elusive and I don't want to say the word manipulative, but because we can all be manipulative, but you tend to, the darker side would tend to go within your shell and not confront that which is healthy to confront, and owning it. And as I am seeing within these energies, most of you Cancerians have elevated yourself to such a degree that you don't even know what that shadow side is anymore, if you ever did. Some of you do, and some of you are still learning through that, but most of you have elevated in consciousness, and that's why these beautiful, beautiful energies are so supportive of you, especially starting for the first half of October. And I suspect that this will play out for the balance of the month, but I'll have the energy clarification for the mid-month forecasts up in the middle of the month, and we'll see what that says. But this is a very, very positive, encouraging start to your month, and you're allowing the divine to guide you through all of it. So this is beautiful, personally and professionally. Beautiful energies to see, Cancer. So I'm going to clarify these energies with the Rider-Waite Tarot, which provides us with the details. Very excited to see what all of this means for a lot of you Cancerians out there. Thank you again for being here with me this evening. I hope that a lot of you, if not all of you, are doing as well as can be with what we've all, have been enduring and navigating through these past few years, particularly since 2008. Very much so, indeed, for the last couple of years. So, that all being said, Cancer, let's take a look and see what we have for Cancer. What's been happening with this sandpiper spirit, where they're being very playful within their home environment. I wanted to also mention, Cancer, that I forgot to mention this in the astrological portion of your forecast. We do have Pluto going through your 7th house. I forgot to mention that. I apologize. And your 7th house has to do with marriage and relationships, and moving forward in community affairs with respect to relationships and how that is affected. So a lot of you are looking at transforming these areas as well in your life, whatever that means for you. So be very mindful again with whatever changes some of you, or a lot of you, may be navigating through within your home or within your relationships. And relationships can even lend themselves to business associates. Just be mindful that you continue to come from this elevated place, so that full moon at the end of October, around the 27th, which what this pig spirit is also suggesting, is to use your mind wisely, to allow the divine to continue to speak through you, so that you come from a genuine place of, it's, though you're still assertive, you're not coming from a place of power you're coming, or wanting to be power hungry. You're coming from a place of, knowing your worth and wanting to elevate that in all areas of your life, including within your home, because that's your sanctuary. You're all about home and family and, your loving relationships. And this is just suggesting when Pluto is in the 7th house, it is a very transformative planet. It goes into the deeper parts of us. And it's having you look at your relationships, all of your relationships, for a lot of you Cancerians that are resonating with this at this time in your life and coming into the next few weeks. You're looking at all of your relationships and how you want to transform them, perhaps to be healthier for you. And there's definitely nothing wrong with that. That's very positive, actually. So continue to do so, and in doing so, continue to come from a place of being, divinely directed as you transform these areas of your life, because anything that comes from the Creator is lasting and is beautiful. So just wanted to put that out there. I forgot to mention that earlier. So going back to clarifying the energies of the Sandpiper Spirit with the Rider-Waite Tarot. Let's see what we have for you, Cancer. And the first card out, let me just cut the deck. The first card out for you, Cancer, we have the Devil in reverse. That's very positive to see. I'm very happy to see the Devil in reverse, because there were some really ominous, for some of you, not all of you, perhaps there were some ominous, energies around you in the most recent past, personally and or professionally, that you decided to release, and or when you became aware that those energies were within your realm, you decided to stay focused on, the divine spirit of being playful, and you're not engaging in anything that's volatile or negative. You are not engaging, and because you know by being mindful and wise that to engage in anything that is less than that which is elevated is irreparable, and you just don't want that in your life. Life is precious as it is from day to day. When we awaken in the morning, hopefully we see the clouds and the sun to have a better day than we had the previous day. And that's what you're focusing on. You're focusing on not allowing anything that's volatile or argumentative infiltrate these beautiful energies that you have of, creating a new environment for yourself, be it in the home, be it within a work environment, or be it both. You're making certain of that. And, that's not to say that you're ignorant. It's just to say that, you're navigating through the challenges the best way that you can for yourself, and for certain that to become engaged in anything that's negative or volatile, that is not, good for your foundation, you're putting that away. Whether it's a person, whether it's an energy, whether it's, a job, whether it's a career change, for all of you it will be different, and so you need to apply that as you feel is best for your own situation. But that's definitely what this Devil card in the reverse is suggesting. You're letting anything that's negative, the best that you can, you're letting it go, and you're not engaging in anything that's argumentative, because all that does is strip you of the positive energy that you have to move forward into these new divine detours that are manifesting for you, and that you are being very mindful of and wise with. So congratulations, Cancer. That's not easy to do, especially in our home environments or our working environments. That's not easy to do at all, but you're doing it. Beautiful to see. To clarify that Devil card, Cancer, we have the 7 of Wands. Yeah, and it's in the reverse. You're laying down the fight. Whatever the fight is, again, this forecast will not resonate for all of you, but for some of you that have been going through challenging times of perhaps being in an argumentative environment, you're laying it down. That's what these cards are indicated by in the reverse. You're putting that down right now. And you are focusing on being playful in your new foundation, whether that's a foundation you share with another or within yourself and or for yourself. You are moving forward in a lighthearted way, being very thankful for the divine detours that have protected you and kept you safe for a lot of you for, many years. And you're being very wise within yourself as you move forward into your current energies. You are not engaging with this at all, because it hasn't served you in the past. For a lot of you that have engaged, for those of you that knew instinctively it wouldn't serve you, you never did. But a lot of you are staying focused on this. And this is very magical and positive and renewed and restored and rebuilt. Beautiful. So that's your most recent energies. I'm very thankful to see that you're laying this nonsense down, because it's very dark and toxic. And as we move into your current energies of the coyote spirit, can you see how beautiful the coyote is? There's his two eyes and his nose. Very, very alert, and very much guided by the divine. Again, suggesting you are trusting the detours of the divine, because you know they are a sure thing. And the energy that supports that is the Four of Pentacles. A lot of you Cancerians are rebuilding your resources, your finances. You're being cautious with what you have, but you're trusting in the detours, that even if some of you are being challenged financially, you know that your source is from the divine and knows. Your energy knows, for a lot of you Cancerians that are experiencing this energy with being concerned with your finances, you know that the divine has your back, because you're trusting the detours. And you're being very wise within yourself to do so. And you are rebuilding your resources. Some of you are getting new employment. Some of you are considering changing employment. That's what this energy is suggesting in your current energies. Again, this won't resonate for all of you, but it will for some of you. To clarify the Four of Pentacles, holy smokes, Cancer, look at that. The gift from the divine. Here we go again. Trusting in the divine detours. You've done so even when you've had concern over your resources. You have done so, and there's the gift. There's the hand of the divine. Not only giving you a cup of love with the beautiful dove of peace within that cup, and the radiant halo of the divine, reminding you that you are enveloped with the spirit. But your new foundation is blooming. There's the lotus in full bloom, laying on solid ground, which is all this green, being nurtured by the oceans, which is you, the water sign, in developing a new foundation for yourselves. For some of you, this is a new home. For some of you, this is changing a home. For some of you, this is, selling a home or buying a home, looking at your most deepest needs and how you want to transform them, allowing it to happen, and you are filled with love and happiness in doing so, which is why you feel so playful and lighthearted for a lot of you, because you've had also, like all of us, had some heavy energies to navigate through, and a lot of you have done so beautifully. You've moved through them beautifully, and as a result, you are now being gifted by the divine. Beautiful, beautiful to see. Beautiful to see, Cancer. I'm just loving this energy. I'm so happy to see this for a lot of you, because a lot of you, as most of us, have been quite challenged, and here, you're being reminded that your focus within yourself and being true to yourself and coming from a place of love, of love and compassion, not only for yourself but for others, You are now being rewarded by the divine for doing so. And anything that comes from the Creator is everlasting and is infinite. It's everlasting, infinite, which is really one and the same. And you're blossoming within your foundation, which is indicative of this full-bloomed lotus here on this solid ground of green. Green is your money, and it's solid, as you can see. And you have the nurturing waters, which is you, Cancer, because you're a water sign, supporting that. And water, you know, that is nurtured in love from the divine is infinite and peaceful, which is why you're happy and playful, because you are continuing to trust in your source by being very wise within your mind and allowing it to continue to be elevated. Beautiful, beautiful, Cancer. Now, I sure hope this is resonating for a lot of you, because it's so beautiful. Now, to clarify the pig spirit, which is stating to use your mind wisely, it is supported by the star. Holy smokes, Cancer. Wow. Can I just say wow? Look at you. Wow, Cancer. So for some of you, again, you know, that have been challenged financially, you knew that the divine detours were there for a reason, and you trusted in them in spite of. You can see that. You let your concerns go as best as you could. You stayed focused on the gifts of the Creator to you by being very mind in what you feed your consciousness. You're being very wise within the mind. And as a result, you are now the star, Cancer, with accolades within yourself from others. You have a whole new plot of land here for yourself, which is your foundation. Again, for some of you, a new home. The divine star of David is shining its light all around you and around your new foundation. You are easily supporting your foundation with a beautiful balance of the nurturing waters that you are pouring from jug to jug. You're not concerned that you're pouring out the past waters, because you know that the divine refills your waters and your foundation. So you're not concerned. And you've stripped away all that which has been negative, or in the throes of being negative in your life. You're stripping it away from your most inner self, which is also your deepest needs, your foundations, and you're allowing these transformative waters to renew you, to birth a new you, so that your star can, shines and continues to shine. And here you are, the dove of peace. You're taking flight, and you're flying and looking from the heavens at this beautiful new beginning that you've created for yourself in your personal life, in your professional life. As well, for some of you, this could very well, foundations can have to do with, career-related associations and or, jobs. For some of you, this is, transmuting into an employment avenue for yourself. For a lot of you, I see this as very much home-related. You're restoring your deepest needs, and the home is you. That's your foundation, and that which surrounds you is your foundation. And you continue to pour out anything that which is negative, that has kept you, perhaps feeling low or in an energy of, argument or volatility. You've let it go, and you're very playful and remaining playful and lighthearted, very wise in doing so, accepting the gifts that the divine is giving you, and the flow of love and resource is renewed even as you pour out these jugs. You have an ocean of renewal supporting you, and the star of the divine guiding you. This is absolutely beautiful, Cancers. I hope you can see this, how beautiful this is. Absolutely beautiful. Now I want to clarify. Wow. I want to clarify the overall message for this forecast with one card from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. Congratulations, Cancer. This is just beautiful. For those of you that are resonating with this forecast, this is truly beautiful. There we go. Might be a little clearer for you to see, but this is truly, talk about blessed. Very, very blessed, internally and externally. Abundantly blessed. I think that's what I'll entitle your video. Abundantly blessed, because you are, and you know it. A lot of you Cancerians know it. And it's because you've completely transformed yourself through the difficult times that you've also, endured, and you've let the past go. And this is happening for all of the zodiacs, just in different ways, but it's happening, and it's what's happening in the world, and it's affecting us very much so collectively and extremely so individually. And a lot of you Cancerians are navigating through this just beautifully. Just beautifully. So again, to clarify the overall message with the Enchanted Map Oracle cards that I will pull for you. Let's see what we have to close out this first half forecast for October 2021, Cancer. This is just beautiful. Congratulations. Very beautiful. Beautiful. All right, Cancers. Just want to cut the deck. So the overall final message for this forecast, Cancer. We have the Wizard, the Wizard of Awareness. And there it is, Cancer. Number 3, very spiritual number, number of actually celebration and change as well. And a lot of you have been the wizard because you are very aware. I liken this card to the magician in the Rider-Waite Tarot. You've alchemized so many areas of your life, a lot of you Cancerians, past, recent past, perhaps for some of you longer than that, but you have been alchemizing your life, and in so doing it has alchemized your foundation, and that's what the wizard does. The wizard is like the magician. In the upright, it is positive, it is powerful, and it is a confirmation of magically changing your environment to serve you in a healthier way. And that's what you have done. And that is it in a nutshell, Cancer. This has just been an absolute, continued confirmation of how you're alchemizing your star to shine, your foundations to shine, your new beginning to shine in your home, within your family, within associations, perhaps in a working environment is concerned, because you continue to allow the gifts of the divine to guide you, and you've allowed the receptivity of that guidance to blossom your foundations, as is indicated here with the lotus, as you continue to alchemize your world, being the star that you are, and being very playful and happy with this sandpiper spirit in doing so. A lot of you Cancerians, I do hope that you're resonating with this forecast. It's beautiful, it's strong, it's positive, It's filled with the divine guidance of light and love and prayer and infinite blessings. Congratulations. It's overwhelming. Congratulations, Cancer. Thank you again for joining me this evening. Again, for those of you that resonated, which I hope a lot of you did, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel so it allows it to grow, to connect with other Cancerians out there in the world, to find me easier. I am deeply appreciative. I look forward to connecting with you here in the next couple of weeks for your mid-month update for October 2021. Be blessed, Cancer, because you are. Good night.